Yeah,
And
but
it's
screen
Collier in at the
review
one.
back
And
with
for
the
the Clippers,
video.
Kawhi and Zubats make up the
They were
front court.
playing
Bogdan
all this,
Bogdanovic is out there with James
the
Harden.
hardest
And
place to
it's
play in
Coffee
the
in at the
NBA.
3 slot. And in the
Worst
second
one
game of
ever.
a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players
Let's
in the
see what
second
we
game,
do.
but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up and the league listened.
Here's Coffee. Leonard looking around. Inside. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubats, and he cashes in.
Here's Collier. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Kessler. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Coffee. Back to Harden. And he buries his first look.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Markkanen with it. Harden picks him up. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Outside for Sexton. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Leonard up top, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot. And one.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Now here's Leonard. His last outing, he had 24 points. Off with the layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Bogdanovic. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovic spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
The 3 from Sexton. Leonard pulls down the board.
Well, he's a guy to count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
And that was good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And it's blocked by Collins. Zubats with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And nice dime from Zubats. His floor awareness is solid.
Jazz trail by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical
Oh my
on the floor, but we're going to
goodness.
make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
We
All right,
watch
Allie,
it.
thanks once again.
When you watch the Clippers on
Simmons
you
is
don't
checked
see
in
that.
for
You don't see it.
Bogdanovic. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Hits the trifecta.
It's so fast.
Leonard's got 9. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Clarkson for 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in his last outing. Leonard against Collins. Shot clock at 6.
Tall shooter.
Shoots from the elbow. Leonard, good.
I mean,
He's got 11.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Clarkson. The Clippers grab the miss. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Coffee can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 4. There's the triple. Another 3 for Utah.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And
why did Clippers have the same style?
In terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Leonard for 3. Pure from three-point range. Leonard's got 14.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And, of course, the Jazz, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
When I look at the Clippers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it can steamroll through the season.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Coffee. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break, here we go. The 3 from Sexton. Jones grabs the board.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for James Harden. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in. And the shot's good. 18 points for him.
What an exceptional start for him, draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. In third, the Clippers.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Who poked away. Stolen by Jones. 1:33 left to play in the first. Out to the right wing. Pass to Zubac.
He can't shoot.
Leonard outside. Dunn outside. 5 to shoot. And the basket by Leonard. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Leonard for 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Oh, got that one up quick. Clarkson's got 11 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Jones. Leonard outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got 25 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Simmons. Los Angeles leading by 11. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Filipowski. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Markkanen finds Sexton. Clarkson for 3. And it's Clarkson again missing. Sexton against Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simmons has got his second basket on the night.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was.
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the three, the small forward. Miller outside.
Who's Miller?
Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Pass to Dunn.
He's actually wanted Jones, bro. I can't believe it.
And that's Simmons with the assist. Dunn's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
For 3, George.
It
And
is.
again, it's Utah with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 10, Bogdanovich.
Simmons, the pass to Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Clarkson outside. Up and over Dunn. And it's Clarkson missing.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Outside Jones. Right side Simmons. Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Jones, the pass to Dunn. Back to Jones. Shot, left block. And again, it's the Clippers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Leonard's checked in for Dunn. And Utah with a change here, too. Martin's checked in. George peels it out a bit. Pass to Sensabaugh. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
The assist goes to.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Simmons. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's George. They'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 10. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
And there's a nice rhythm to his 3-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac.
That's
That's his first foul of the game. Done. He's checked in for Los Angeles.
Into the lineup for your
Jazz trail by 7. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself in, down at his will, and still be a lockdown defender.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Ali.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
The shot by Filipowski, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bogdanovich, the bank shot, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Fires from the wing. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Brent, last year, a frustrating end of the season. A first-round exit.
BA, this feels like it's been on repeat, though, right? This is the 4th straight year that we've seen Kawhi be injured during the postseason, and he hasn't finished a series since the 2020 bubble days. LA needs some help to make a deep run, and their time feels like it's running short.
Harden with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively.
Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Colin Sexton.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the 3-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Collier. He takes it in, and there it is for him. Collier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Harden finds Jones. Now Dunn. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Dunn's got 5 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Clarkson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Takes a step back to the inside. And that one is stopped right through.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Leonard inside. Collins there. Misses in close.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Leonard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 29.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for a shot and connecting his trip down. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. And it's Coffey in for Dunn. And a switch here also for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Clarkson. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. Zubats. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops from Zubats. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best
Jazz
winning
never
percentage
won
in
an
NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings. And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Coffey. Here's Leonard. Hits the rim on the way in. This is good. Leonard's got 31.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Markkanen from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 16. For 3, Sexton. Gets the 3 to fall. Sexton's got 6 points.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden.
Yeah, we put it Harden.
20 seconds left in the first half. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is. He's capable of knocking him down.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Like, he passes and then passes the corner, bro. I was trying to do that.
12 seconds left in the second period.
Score. More.
Leonard, right side.
And
they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for tuning in.
They have been so careful with the Rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. It'll be the Suns against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Two of the best in the league. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
Rockets, Knicks.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, 30 points. My highest score is 16 points. We're cooked. Don't ask us, are we going to the
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffee in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Well, Bogdanovic out there, he's a bucket.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome.
I think, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
For three, Sexton hits a three-pointer. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Screen by Leonard. Outside Bogdanovic. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. The ball's knocked loose. Harden surveying the D. And he lobs it up. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow. Zubac way up.
Jazz trail by 15. Markkanen finds Sexton. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I got nice 2-2.
For 3. On target from range. Harden's got 7.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. Second is Isaiah Collier.
Third is
Kyle Filipowski.
Both of these rookies tremendous on defense, reading passing lanes and disrupting offenses.
Here's Collier beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. James Harden picks one up. Utah shooting their first free throws here for the night. He does not get the second one. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team.
Outside Harden. Leonard up top. No one near him. He squares up and sinks it. Leonard's got 35.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is.
You know you don't shoot. Why you side the corner?
Provide a huge statement. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The shot's good. He's got 9.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass.
Outside Sexton. Fires for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Pass to Zubac. The 3. Coffee can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Collins for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Harden drives in. And here's Leonard. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to Kessler.
Slow down.
Collins with it. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Collins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And it's blocked by Kessler. Collins outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard inside. Collins there. Harden can't hit. On offense, here's Utah.
I'll take it.
Right now on a 9-0 run. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way.
Yo,
Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
That's struggle.
No question about his ability. And the Clippers making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Bad news on this.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
That's 6.
Pass to Coffee. Back to Harden. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And here's Markkanen. Outside Sexton. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Count that bucket.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Sexton looking around. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Outside Harden. And the basket by Coffee.
There are few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 17.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Oh, God. How did he cook?
Leonard outside. 13 feet out. Utah grabs the miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offense. Possession, they found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 7 assists in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Filipowski pass to Markkanen. For 3, George. Coffee grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's done in for Coffee. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Lets it fly. That doesn't go either for George.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Zubac. Now Harden. And here's Simmons. George defending. Lets it fly. Nice move. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 10 points in the game.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Clarkson for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Harden misses. Jazz trail by 9. To the paint. Stolen by Jones.
I was trying to pass one.
In transition, here they come.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's George. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got 19 points. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Clippers ahead. Leading. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Filipowski. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the three.
Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Pass to Hendricks. And stolen by Simmons. Down low. Here's Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Top of the key. Shot by Leonard, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Filipowski for 3. Jones grabs the board. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Dunn left side. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team.
Potter, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 25, Micah Potter.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson with the ball. Launches it. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Leonard outside. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Love how Leonard slices passes through the defense. Guts the defense pretty quick on that pick and roll.
Stolen by Jones. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Leonard with the strong finish.
It looks like an orange in his hand. Quite tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Clarkson for 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. From the low block, tipped. Here's Sensabaugh. Simmons defending. And stolen by Leonard. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jones. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling, and still working hard out there.
Dunn outside. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. Coffey, he's checked in for Dunn. Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Off the inbound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Simmons. Jazz trail by 18. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Collier, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers.